Welcome to camp. We might not be the world's best hunters, but we sure eat like we are. Enjoy the show. Kind of an exciting year. First year with our own camp. It's October 11th. We got a deer right here. We got 2 deer. Look at that. It's a buck too. Pretty cool. Here's our camp. Been doing a lot of work to it. Let's check her out. Camp. You know what this place is missing? That's better. It's been 5 days since I've been back in here. Weather's not great. It's warm and nice. So I'm not sure how early they're gonna start moving tonight, but hopefully something slinks in there. Had a decent little 6-point in there at about 6:30. So hopefully he sneaks out, or one of the bigger ones that have been sneaking around camp too. See you in the stand. Heading up. All right, we're gonna settle in and get serious here. Leaves are really starting to change. Sneaking out to camp just for a little while. We got a couple additions we gotta do. Heading downstate, so I figured might as well take a little detour. We got just a little bit of drizzle. It is 41 degrees out. Weatherman said it could snow, but it looks like just a little bit of cold rain, which is not too bad because it really knocked the dust off the road. It was super dry, so look at these fall colors. Man, oh man. Just a sea of maple trees. We're in the swamp, but we're up on a big old maple hill. It's actually called Maple Hill. It's beginning to look a lot like fall out here. Who's ready for deer camp? Just finished up hanging a few deer heads in the camp. Gonna run just a few beats out there. Yeah, we're baiting. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, you won't see much without it. Just nice to get a couple pictures sent to me. It'll probably all be gone by the time I hunt this weekend, but it's nice to get a couple deer pictures sent to you every now and then. And we had some good bucks in there last weekend, so I'll take you back with me. Let's roll. Didn't have much. I had a picture of a spike horn at 5:30 in the morning. I didn't get sent a picture when I was out there, but hopefully that'll keep them coming in for this weekend's bow hunt. Fully legal to bait still in the UP, and as most people know if they've been paying attention, the UP deer hunting and deer population is way different than the lower peninsula. Some days I honestly wish I was still hunting the LP, but it's a lot prettier up here. Ready to head out. Kick the well off. Water heater's off. All right, we're out of here. Time to hit the road. Well, even with some fresh rubs, this southeast wind is not ideal for this spot. It's actually the same wind that busted me with those does and those yearlings the last time I sat. No hunting video would be complete without some goofy squirrel footage. I couldn't help myself though. This guy was literally like 3 feet away and could care less about me. Well, we're pulling an audible tonight. Not going to the ladder stand. Just gonna try something different. We went out west instead of north. This is kind of the bedding area of where all the deer that come to the cabin, I believe, are coming from. Well, how much you want to bet that something's living in there? Well, this turned out to be a pretty interesting spot. I did have an encounter here. Of course, it was way too dark. I was literally just getting down, and then I heard crunch, crunch, grunt, crunch, crunch, burp, crunch, crunch, burp. Turns out, little buck, not a monster. Turns out my peep sight is not good for low light situations. So we're going to change something about there. That deer popped out right there. But too dark. Try again next year. I also kept hearing just random crunching, and I could not figure out what was going on. I look up, and there's a porcupine dropping chunks of wood from about 80 feet in the air. Go figure. Just another good-looking spot I found on the map. Decided to sit it a few times and see what happens. Didn't end up seeing any deer while I was in there, but I just had a good feeling. Hung a camera there for deer season just to see if there was anything I would miss. And what do you know? A big dandy 8-pointer was in there right at noon. Pretty neat spot. Again, I didn't see any deer, but on the last night, as I was about to get down, this northern saw-whet owl, never heard of him before, landed right next to me in the tree. I had no idea what it was. It's about as tall as a robin, but clearly an owl.